What is happening, gamers? Welcome back to PS5 Nexus, your ultimate source for all things PlayStation. The news cycle is absolutely buzzing, and we've got a rapid-fire update that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into the hottest stories shaping your gaming world right now. From surprise drops to major announcements, we're breaking it all down. Don't go anywhere, you're about to get the inside scoop that everyone will be talking about. First up, PlayStation Plus is dropping some serious freebies for September 2025, and you'll want to hear which titles are making the cut. Then, a popular adventure game is seeing a massive price cut right before it disappears from the store. Is this your last chance to grab it? We're also tracking a long-awaited shooter that just resurfaced with some seriously confusing updates, leaving fans scratching their heads. And finally, a surprise hit is getting a special edition release, but is it worth the upgrade? Stick around, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. September's free games have arrived. Sony continues its tradition of rewarding PlayStation Plus subscribers with a fresh batch of complimentary titles each month, offering a fantastic opportunity for players to expand their digital libraries without spending extra. This ongoing perk has allowed many to discover or revisit acclaimed games such as the action-packed RoboCop, Rogue City, the critically lauded Hollow Knight, Voidheart Edition, the intense Call of Duty Black Ops IV, and the popular NBA 2K24, all of which have been part of the PlayStation Plus free offerings at various times. Last month, August, provided subscribers with a compelling lineup, including the challenging Souls-like experience Lies of P, which immerses players in a dark, reimagined world inspired by the classic tale of Pinocchio. Alongside Lies of P, gamers could also dive into the post-apocalyptic survival thrills of DayZ, a game that tests players' resourcefulness and endurance in a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Rounding out August's offerings was My Hero One's Justice 2, a vibrant fighting game that lets players step into the shoes of characters from the immensely popular anime series, My Hero Academia. Now, as September 2025 rolls in, PlayStation Plus is ready to usher in the autumn season with another exciting trio of games designed to keep players engaged. Leading the charge is Psychonauts 2 for the PS4, a wonderfully quirky and imaginative action-adventure game that transports players into a surreal, psychedelic world brimming with humor and creative level design. Following closely is the beloved Stardew Valley, also available for PS4. This incredibly popular role-playing and management simulation game invites players to step into the shoes of a new farmer, tasked with revitalizing their grandfather's neglected farm, offering endless hours of relaxing gameplay and deep progression. Completing this month's selection is the charming and visually stunning puzzle game, Viewfinder, which is accessible to both PS4 and PS5 owners. Viewfinder offers a unique perspective-bending experience that challenges players to manipulate reality itself. With this diverse and engaging collection, Sony is ensuring that the return to routine after the summer break is met with plenty of high-quality gaming experiences to look forward to. This curated selection for September aims to provide a variety of genres and experiences, catering to a broad range of player preferences as the season transitions. Whether you're looking for mind-bending puzzles, deep farming simulation, or a whimsical adventure, PlayStation Plus has you covered. The community is buzzing with anticipation for these new additions, eager to see how they stack up against previous month's offerings and what new worlds they can explore. The ongoing value provided by PlayStation Plus continues to be a significant draw for console owners, consistently delivering engaging content that enhances the overall gaming experience. Hold onto your controllers, because the gaming news doesn't stop here. Next up, a beloved adventure game is getting a massive discount just before it vanishes from the store. Don't miss your chance to grab it. Last chance deal, Star Trek Prodigy. Supernova slashed to $2.49 ahead of delisting. In an unusual move for the PlayStation Store, a developer has significantly reduced the price of a PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 action-adventure game just prior to its scheduled removal from sale. While such deep discounts are more commonly observed on platforms like Steam and GOG, this drastic price drop for the 2022 title, Star Trek Prodigy Supernova, to a mere $2.49 during the latest PS Store sale, has caught many by surprise. This offers a remarkable opportunity for players to acquire the game at an unprecedentedly low cost. The game is set to be delisted by the end of September due to the expiration of its licensing agreements. However, it's important to note that even after its removal from the store, Star Trek Prodigy Supernova will remain fully playable offline for those who have already purchased it, ensuring that players can still enjoy its content without an internet connection. This makes the current sale an even more critical window for acquisition for fans of the franchise or those seeking a budget-friendly adventure. The game itself offers a compelling narrative experience, drawing players into the Star Trek universe with a story that follows Dal Arrel and Gwendala. According to the PlayStation Store description, the adventure kicks off when the protostar detects unusual signals emanating from a dying star. This prompts Dal and Gwendala to race against time, utilizing their unique skills and wits to rescue their crewmates, Jankum Pog, Rocktalk, Zero, and Murph, along with a new alien species and an entire planetary system, all before a catastrophic supernova consumes everything. The gameplay involves overcoming intricate puzzles, navigating hostile environments, and engaging in battles against formidable robotic adversaries. Furthermore, Star Trek Prodigy Supernova features a two-player co-op mode, adding another layer of enjoyment and replayability for those who wish to experience the adventure with a friend. For players who already own the game, there's a crucial reminder to claim the free PS5 upgrade before the title is delisted. This next-gen version boasts enhanced performance, including support for 4K resolution and frame rates of up to 60 FPS, providing a significantly more immersive visual experience on the PlayStation 5. The community reaction to this sale and impending delisting has been a mix of excitement and a touch of melancholy. Many players are thrilled at the prospect of snagging the game for such a low price, viewing it as an excellent value proposition. Others are lamenting the loss of the game from the digital storefront, highlighting the ongoing issue of digital content disappearing due to licensing complexities. The affordability of the game, coupled with its playable offline status post-delisting, makes this a particularly attractive offer for collectors and casual players alike. It's a stark reminder of the ephemeral nature of digital game ownership and the importance of acting quickly when such opportunities arise. Get ready for a mind-bending revelation that's been a decade in the making. Next, we're diving into a highly anticipated shooter that's just made a baffling reappearance, leaving everyone asking, what exactly is going on? Judas, BioShock creators' long-awaited PS5 shooter, reappears with more questions than answers. A full decade after its initial announcement, the elusive PS5 shooter from the visionary creator of BioShock, Ken Levine, has made a surprise reappearance. However, this reemergence has done little to clarify the game's status, instead leaving potential players more perplexed than ever. The game, titled Judas, surfaced on the PlayStation blog, showcasing new key art and providing some details about its unique features. Yet, despite this update, the core understanding of what the game actually is and how it plays remains frustratingly vague. Levine himself acknowledged the uncertainty surrounding release dates in his blog post, stating, "As you know, release dates have a way of slipping by, and we'd like to avoid having to change the date after we announce it." This statement, while understandable from a development perspective, does little to quell the growing impatience of a fanbase that has been waiting for this title for an exceptionally long time. The lack of a concrete release date continues to be a major point of contention. Regarding gameplay, the update offered only two brief, 5-6-second clips, which provided fleeting glimpses but hardly a comprehensive look at the actual mechanics. This minimal visual representation has only fueled the speculation and confusion surrounding the project. A significant feature that Levine did elaborate on is the game's villainy system, which has recently completed its development phase. This system is designed to create a dynamic and evolving relationship between the player and their in-game companions. The core concept is that players begin with a set of allies, but their actions within the game world directly influence these relationships. At least one of these companions is destined to turn against the player, becoming a central antagonist. Levine explained this by stating, "In Judas, your actions will attract members of the Big Three to you as friends. But ignore one of them enough, and they become the villain." This mechanic draws inspiration from the acclaimed Nemesis system featured in Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, aiming to evoke a genuine sense of loss and betrayal when a trusted ally becomes an adversary. The goal is to make players feel the emotional weight of their choices, transforming a former friend into a formidable foe. Despite these intriguing design elements, the overarching question of what Judas truly is and how its gameplay will feel remains unanswered. The community's reaction, as observed across platforms like Reddit, the PlayStation blog, and various gaming forums, largely mirrors this sentiment of uncertainty and dwindling anticipation. Comments such as, "I have lost all interest in this game at this point," and "the only remarkable thing about this game is that it's still somehow further into development than BioShock 4," highlight a growing fatigue with the prolonged development cycle and the lack of tangible progress. While the ambition behind the villainy system is commendable, the prolonged silence and minimal gameplay reveals have made it difficult for many to maintain enthusiasm. The hope is that Judas will eventually see the light of day on PS5 and deliver on its innovative promise. But for now, it remains one of the industry's most enigmatic and debated projects. Prepare yourselves for a surprise collector's edition that's hitting shelves soon. Next up, we're talking about a critically acclaimed title that's getting a special re-release, and we've got all the details on its price and what's inside. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 Mirror Edition announced for PS5 and Xbox Series X, offering a new physical release. The critically acclaimed title, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, which garnered significant attention earlier this year, is set to receive a new collector's reissue known as the Mirror Edition. This special physical release is being offered at a more accessible price point than its previously sold-out premium counterpart. The game itself, set in a unique dark fantasy Belle Epoque world, captivated both critics and players with its distinct aesthetic and innovative gameplay mechanics. The Mirror Edition, an exclusive offering through Amazon, is priced at $59.99 and is currently available for pre-order for both PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. This edition aims to provide fans with a tangible keepsake and a second chance to own a physical copy of the game, especially for those who missed out on the more expensive collector's edition. Inside the Mirror Edition, players will find the complete base game provided on disc, ensuring a physical copy for their collection. Accompanying the game is an exclusive Renoir-themed tuck box, adding a unique artistic flair to the packaging. A special steelbook case featuring the characters Verso and Alicia is also included, offering a premium way to store the game disc. To further enhance the collector's appeal, the edition comes with 3 randomly selected character art cards from a pool of 10 possible designs. While this inclusion adds an element of surprise, it has also sparked some debate within the community. The current placeholder release date for the Mirror Edition is December 31, 2025, though it is widely anticipated that the game will launch earlier, before the year concludes. This edition is positioned as a more budget-friendly alternative to the original Collector's Edition, which retailed at a hefty $150 and quickly sold out. That premium version included additional content such as DLC outfits, a dedicated art book, a different steelbook design, and even a monolith music box statuette. The Mirror Edition streamlines these extras, focusing on the essential physical elements for fans who desire a collectible item without the higher price tag. The community's reception to the Mirror Edition has been somewhat divided. Many players have expressed their appreciation for the more affordable price point, seeing it as a welcome opportunity to acquire the game. However, others have voiced their disappointment regarding the inclusion of randomized character cards, with some likening it to a glorified loot box. Despite these mixed reactions, the Mirror Edition presents a compelling option for anyone who missed the initial release. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 has been a remarkable success, with its indie studio, Sandfall Interactive, reporting sales of 3.3 million copies in just 33 days. The game's unique blend of turn-based combat with real-time reactive elements, such as dodges and parries, has been lauded as one of the most immersive RPG experiences of the year. Its artistic direction and gameplay depth have even earned praise from notable figures, including French President Emmanuel Macron. The game's relatively compact install size, around 143 GB across platforms, also stands out in an era of increasingly large game files, making it an accessible yet feature-rich experience. That wraps up our deep dives for today, but don't go anywhere. We've got a quick recap, and all the ways you can stay connected with PS5 Nexus coming up next. That's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw PlayStation Plus announcing its September free games, a Star Trek adventure game getting a massive discount before delisting, the mysterious reappearance of the anticipated shooter Judas, and a special edition release for the hit RPG Clair Obscur. Expedition 33. If you enjoyed this update, please smash that like button, subscribe to PS5 Nexus for all your PlayStation news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Also, let us know in the comments which of today's stories you're most excited about, and follow us on our social media channels for even more gaming content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.